Hello, this is Rob here. I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on the Intrigue Media Content Distribution System, also known as the CDS. So first off, we want to get to clients.intrigueme.ca and log in with our login and password. Once we're in, we're going to get a full update or review of all the different TVs that are part of our networks. Now I have global access, so I can see all of them. To give you a quick rundown, this will show you the name of the host location, the network it's a part of, the city it's a part of, the last time that the media player that's attached to the TV checked into our server. So if it's green, you know it's online. This shows you the last IP address, which really doesn't have too much impact on our day-to-day. And this will also show you the version of software that's on the system. Now, if it's red like this, and this Service Ontario Ajax system has actually been taken off the network, so it's no longer there, and that's why it's offline. You can see it's 143 days. I mean, that's obviously a crazy amount of time. But the fact is, I think after about 24 hours, this will go red. I think it's after 1 hour, it'll go yellow, and then after 12 or 24 hours, it'll go red. When we see a red piece that's supposed to be on the network and online, we want to call the host and try to figure out what's going on to see if the TV is still running, and if it is still running, what we can do to get the internet back up and going. So from here, we can go into the details. The details will give you some base information of what's going on with the host, and so, I mean, this is a private network, so actually I think what I'll do is I'll go back and show one that's a host that is actually using the system. So let's say 50's Diner in Cambridge right now. You can see it's online, everything's good. And so you got 50's Diner, the network it's a part of, the host login and host password. That means that the initial login screen, they can use this login and password to go in and manage their own host videos. Part of Cambridge, you can see here that they've got the postal code and latitude and longitude too of the location. This allows us to populate the Google map, the venue type, and then there's some other, kind of base information here. Now if we go to status, I could say installed. The account manager is Kevin. You got the monthly traffic, the TV location, and then the dwell time, which is the typical length of stay for the guest. So we'll save those changes. We can see on notes. Notes isn't used very often for the hosts, but sometimes when the computer is in a weird spot, or if there's a couple of different managers or points of contact, then we use the notes here so that we could tell people, anybody else that's going to be going into the system, who they can talk to or where the computer is. Here we have the operating hours of the location. This pretty much makes it so that we can have the TV on and off automatically during the hours of operation. So at 6 a.m., the TV will automatically turn on. At 9 p.m., the TV will automatically turn off. This makes it so that we don't have to rely on people or staff to turn the TV on in the morning to make sure that our advertisers are getting the value they paid for. Here we got all the video and text that's involved with the host TV. And so you can see here there's a custom background that says 50s on it. And now you can see that this specific host is really utilizing this functionality. And if you play a preview here, you get to see what the slide would look like once it downloads. And so now this is something that they've just started with, Espresso, and now instead of having us build a new video for them, they've logged in and typed in here the new deal or new promotion they want to be putting in front of their guests. And then they unclicked this box, which means play. So now they can play the host video, not the image. If they check it, the video that's up here will play. Because it's not checked, the slide will play. Every host has 6 of these, and you can see here that this host is very engaged with the system, and they're using it, really well. Last piece, we have commands. Commands will show you what you can do to the system so you can force something to happen right away. Otherwise, some of the updates might take up to 24 hours. So here we can restart the system, restart the Zoom player, which is the player that plays the videos. We can restart the media player. We can update the playlist, the video cache, and so on. This is so if maybe there's a video that shouldn't have been playing on there, we can now delete it out and then update the video cache, update the playlist, and then restart the system. And that'll make it so that it plays fresh real time. So if we come back here to our dashboard, that gives you a pretty basic overview of how we use our dashboard in CDS to manage our hosts.